In a world where food production has become increasingly mechanised and mass-produced, there are very few traditional corn mills left. Today, though, I'm lucky enough to be here in Heatherslaw, where there is a 19th century water-powered corn mill still producing flour. And I'm here for a masterclass. So Julia, head miller, what are you doing?
I'm just opening up the outer sluice gate, which will let the water in.
Right.
It's a bit more complicated now. At one time the river ran right across here, but now we've got to take it through a 4-foot diameter pipe.
Okay.
So it's just a question of raising the gate. Do you want to?
Yeah, just raise it like this, do you?
Yeah, you just turn the handle. A bit monotonous. If we just bring it up level with the top of the stones, that should give us enough.
There she is.
That's lovely. If we just take that inside, otherwise we'll lose it.
And where we go now? We're going to open the sluice gates?
Yeah, we go inside and we open the sluice gate in the actual mill itself.
Okay. Right, we've just come from the sluice gate out there on the river, Julia. This is the first floor, the stone floor of the mill. Because the grinding stones are here, is that right?
Because the grindstones are here.
So what do we do now? We've opened that gate. This is the second sluice gate, isn't it?
This is the inner sluice gate. This is the one that actually operates the mill, turns it on, off, and regulates the speed at which it works at.
Okay, shall we get turning?
Yeah. It
Right, so
helps if you turn it the right way. All right, it's me. 4 years of practice and I still turn it the wrong way every time.
So, what's this doing now?
Well, if you look, it's actually started off the mill wheel.
Has it opened the gate down there then?
Open the gate down there.
The water's flooding through, turning the big wheel. And that's
and now the machinery's working. Now this is a little bit too fast, so we're just going to throttle it back gently.
Well, that's basically it. That's now grinding, is it?
That is now grinding. Now the thing with the water mill is the quicker it goes, the coarser it will grind.
Ah, right.
So we've got to slow it back a little bit, otherwise we'll get something that looks like oatmeal.
And this feeds through all the grain here, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Down through there.
You've got a gravity feed from a big hopper upstairs, down to the small hopper, into the shoe, and the shoe just regulates the quantity that's falling into the centre of the top stone.
Right.
Inside the tun, which is the big box, you've got two stones. Bed stone set in the floor, the runner stone turning over the top of it, and that grinds your flour.
Splendid. Shall we go and have a look at that?
Well, you've got to take the grain up there first.
Well, here comes our bag of grain at breakneck speed.
Yeah, well, we normally take everything else out of gear when we're doing this, but I thought, seeing as it's your first time, we'd take it a little bit slower.
Oh, thank you, Dad. Now, what grain is this, Julia?
This is Hereward wheat. It's a specific old-fashioned variety.
Right.
It's got a very high gluten content, and because we want a bread-making quality flour, this is how they used to do it. I haven't quite filled it as full as they used to in the old days. 18 stone was your traditional sack.
Right. It's about my weight then, really.
Yeah, a little bit more. But what they used to do was haul it, and then as it comes through the trapdoor, we'll start it swinging.
I have to swing it across here, do
And then we swing it across the floor.
Okay.
We'll start swinging it. One. Right.
Right, so once it's at the top here,
We'll just give ourselves a bit of play with the rope. Take it off.
there.
One of our modern fangled contraptions. This is how a woman can work a corn mill, Russell. Okay, you take one.
Okay.
And we'll just roll it down the back here.
And we roll it over to here. So what is this called? The chute or whatever?
This is the ark, like
ark.
Noah.
Right.
So we now have to tip it. And just, it's one of those things, we've got to double bag them just to be safe.
Right.
So just loosen off the inner bag.
So how many times a day do you do this, Julia?
We do this about once a month or so.
Oh, you bring up a whole ton.
And we bring up anything up to 5 tons at a time. Right, let's grab a hold of the bottom.
Away she goes.
And in she goes.
Right, Julia, we're in the basement of the mill, the engine room.
Yeah.
The bridge, as you call it.
The bridge.
That's where it all happens. So this is the flour we're seeing, the end product coming out here.
That's
it's being
right.
ground on the stones upstairs in the stone room.
On the stone floor.
So what kind of flour is this?
This is wheat flour, this stone ground wholemeal.
So you use this for wholemeal bread and cakes and...
Wholemeal bread, cakes, it's very popular in rich fruit cakes and things like gingerbreads.
So how many different types of flour can you mill here?
We can do wheat flour, wholemeal, or we can sieve it and make it unbleached white. We can do rye flour and we can do barley flour here.
Right. And you can also have it coarser or finer,
Depending on the customer.
and on the speed of the machinery.
And on the speed of the machinery.
Yeah, the slower, the finer, you were telling me.
That's right.
So how many bags of flour would you do, say, a week or whatever?
Well, at the present moment, we're doing about 20 bags a week, but
Right.
that's nothing compared with the full capacity.
No, that's just going easy, really.
Very easy.
How big are the bags? Little
The bags nowadays are 25 kilos.
25 kilos. Well, I tell you what, I've seen it in the powder form. Have you got any in bread form?
There's some bread there waiting for you, Russell.
Now you've sent this off to be made into bread
That's right.
with flour that's been ground here. What should I
Exactly.
be looking for in this taste?
It should have a nuttier taste. It's far more wholesome than the white. It's got far more flavour. Very good with a nice piece of Northumbrian cheese.
That's a nice substantial bread, that.
It is.
And as I've seen it being produced all by itself, I'm in love with it. I'll tell you what, Sarah, I'll bring a bag back for you, flour.